Hello and welcome to FM Dude. This is a new channel on Football Manager. We're playing Football Manager 24, managing Sarıyer from Istanbul, Turkey, the second division club. And we're also trying to help those who have just started playing Football Manager. If you've never played the game before, or if you just played like decades ago, if you're an old guy like me, and you don't know what to do in any of those complicated screens of Football Manager, we're trying to show you the very basics of the game here, which would take you at least, make you start the game, go a while, learning for yourself, and that kind of thing. So if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome again. You'll have a good time watching me having a blast, and also, I'm not the greatest player on earth playing this game, so the dude abides. Let's go with the game. So what's happening here? We are, as usual, we want to start with how the season is going. So we've played from the last time on. We last played this cup game here. We played 3 games, 3 wins. We're still undefeated in the league, and we are now at the top of the league, also with a game in hand compared to the third and fourth and the rest of the league. The only problem here we have is with Menemenspor. They're also doing awfully great. We're just 1 point ahead of them, and they have a better goal difference than ours. Today we'll also be covering the Data Hub tab. So this screen, all these fancy things here, we will be covering them. Just the basics. It's an immense area of the game. It's a huge, deep, diveable place, really. It's like an ocean. But since we're a lower league team and we don't have the resources for a better data center and better data analysts and that sort of thing, our screen will be a little bit limited, realistically so. But we'll still try to take some pointers and hints from our analysts to improve our game, which I think we need, by the way. So anyway, and we'll also be playing, of course, today, maybe 1, maybe 2 games. Again, there's a cup fixture here, the 3rd round, and let's check we should do this from time to time just to remember our targets set by our board and our supporters. So they want us to reach the Super Toto Sport Toto second league, so our division 3rd place playoff, which is I think this bunch, right? They want us to finish at least 6th so we can go to the playoffs. Okay. They also want us to be competitive in Türkiye Kupası. They're pleased. So if they're pleased, then we have already kind of did what they actually have been requiring from us. Let me see if we can. There used to be a competition tab here, so we could check it. I'm sure there still is a way to check it, but well, not here. I'll find it out soon. Anyway, let's go with our news. Our chief scout says that this guy is good. It'll be a superb signing, he says. Compared to our guys who are all loanies, he might be. Let's check him. Yeah, he's actually good. He's quite good at this level. Very good pace and acceleration. Very good agility, balance. Not weak, and quite okay stamina. Doesn't really work hard, but is also not lazy to hurt us. Dribbling, finishing, first touch, the deadly trio is great. And long shots is there. He's a right-footed guy, can play on the left and the right. I think, yeah, this guy is very good. And his contract is running out this season. And our scout says that his transfer would be something between 25k to 250k. Very narrow. Very narrow bracket there. Oh God. Okay. We're not going to pay that money to him, but if he kind of is free at the end of the season, we might go for him. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And let's see what else is going on. When is the game? It's today. Oh yeah. Okay. So before we start with the game, then, as we always do, we want to go to the data hub. Okay, and let's check this out. Okay, the data hub is really, really huge. Okay, first of all, this is the overview screen, and all by itself, the overview screen by itself might be enough for many, many Football Manager players. And I also know many Football Manager players who don't even come to this screen, data hub. They don't even care, right? It's okay. I mean, it's possible to do that, and you can be successful in the game by not really caring about all this statistical stuff. You can really, but to me, it's a very valuable part of the game. And I try to come here and see what's going on with the game, because sometimes the 3D match engine doesn't really reflect what's going on tactically, numerically in the game mechanics. It doesn't really reflect it perfectly to us. So just by watching, we don't really understand what's going on. And in order to get that idea, this screen helps like a translator, if you will. This screen, the data hub, translates the game mechanics to us in a way that the 3D match engine is not able to. Where the match engine, graphical engine fails, the data hub does not. So it shows us, it tells us what's actually happening, right? So to start with, the team report, right? The overview screen compiled by Mehmet Aktürk, our performance analyst, and let's check him out. His analyzing data is 7. His technical knowledge is 5. So, I mean, the values he provides us are just values. They're not wrong, okay? But what he actually suggests may not be so viable, because his technical knowledge is only 5, right? So always try to consider what your performance analyst actually is capable of delivering to you. I personally check this screen just for the numbers. And when you check this, you see that we are taking a high number of shots per 90 minutes compared to the average. The average is the inside part, the white, the grayed out part here, and the yellow part is what we are actually doing. So when you go to a certain point like this, goals per game, we are scoring 2.1 goals per game compared to an average of 1.5, I think, because we are scoring 0.6 more. Check it. Yeah, exactly. 151. We're scoring like 50%, almost 50% more goals than the rest of the league. Great. Non-penalty expected goals, our XG without the penalties, is incredibly high compared to the league. This is very good. And shots per game, 12 shots per game. This is 2.5 shots per game more than the rest of the league. This is good. And what's here, for example, we are behind. Our shots on target ratio, of course, we're taking a lot of shots, but we are not scoring as much, because that's because our shots on target ratio is more than the league average is more than us, right? Okay, the league average is more than us, and here our tackles won ratio is also lower than the league average, which is a concern to me, by the way. We'll come to that later on. So here, the key findings are delivered to you by your assistant manager. And when you click on those, you can see and read various reports, just like we read a minute ago. It's very easy to understand these. You don't need me to guide you through them. This kind of statistical data, the scatter, I think, diagram, it is called, I don't know, I may be mistaken, is, for example, this one is about set piece efficiency, right? So this part, there are 4 parts here. This part is for high XA per game. XA is expected assists, fewer crosses per game, right? So the set piece expected assists, the assists coming from a set piece. The more the number, the higher your expectancy to get an assist through a set piece. And here, set piece crosses attempted. So, yeah, I mean, for example, you have crossed the ball, I don't know, 7 times, and you have 0.03 assists. Okay, this is quite low. So here, this section is low X assists, low expected assists, and many crosses. So this is the worst area, one of the worst areas to be. This is red. This part is usually always red, but it's actually, I think, from my point of view, this area of the game, this area of this statistical screen is better than this area, because here you have fewer crosses, you have crossed few, and so you have a lower XG, right? Your expected assists cannot be more than the crosses attempted. So if you're not crossing as many, your assist expectancy is going to be low. So let's say a team is making 10 crosses per game, and they have a 4 XA, right? And then the other team is only crossing, like that's 40% to you. And if the other team is crossing, I don't know, 4 times and only has 1 XA, that's the same almost, right? But yet, I value the fewer assists, the fewer crosses more. So I value with the less cross, I value the team with the less crosses more than the other one, because they didn't even try that much, okay? So here, this section is the best, because it says you have many crosses. That means also you're getting a lot of chances to use those crosses. That means fouls, free kicks, and throw-ins or corner kicks, right? You're getting a lot of them. And you're also using them very well. So the team with the most crosses attempted is actually, this is not a team thing. I'm sorry. This is a player thing. This is even better, by the way. Selçuk Alibaz from Fethiyeспor has so far used 10 to 11 set pieces and has an assist expectancy of 0.13. Okay. I mean, but Hakan Özmert, for example, only delivered 8 crosses and has a higher assist expectancy. This guy delivered even less crosses and even has a higher crossing expectancy. So we should maybe check this guy. Muhammed Demirci. Oh, I know him. He used to be called the Turkish Messi like 15 years ago. He's now, when he was really seriously 14 years old, he was called that. He was playing for Beşiktaş, and now he's in Iskenderunspor. Yeah. Pity. Anyway, yeah. These are those things where you can check. Here you can see your team defending. Okay? The same way to read it. As you can see, we fail in many areas, but this is due to our more attacking philosophy, actually. We will try to keep the possession of the ball. So since we keep the possession of the ball 65-70% per game, we don't get many clearances per game because the other side doesn't have the ball for us to clear it, right? Also, tackles works the same way. Tackles won ratio, I would like to be higher here. Blocks per game, maybe that could increase too, but not necessarily, because if we have the ball, what are we going to block, right? Interceptions per game, that could be higher too. That also means that, I don't know, we're not getting the ball quickly enough, or we're not giving the ball to the opponent as much. So it's a, two-bladed knife here. Is that the right expression? I'm not sure. Okay. Right. So you can, by the way, choose what you want to see here. We'll come to that. We go to the team performance, and you can ask for anything here. For example, I would like to check our XG table. There you go. And then I say display in team analytics. As you see, here we are. Right? Our XG table. Our XG is 13.2, and we scored 19 goals. That means we scored more than expected. That also means that we're either very lucky in offense, in attack, or our players are of immense quality. They just score from chances with very low XG. 14.5 X points, and this is 23 for us. X points position 8th. The expectancy is 8th. Sorry, the X points position is 8. Our XG position in the table is 8th. However, our actual position is 1st. So we are overperforming and getting far more points than expected. This is also kind of, you can see it here. So our actual league position is given here, and the X points, expected points position is given here. That means this XG is 13.2, and we have scored 19 goals, as you can see here. So we have scored +5 more than our XG. And also we have conceded 8 goals, yeah. And this is XG against, expected goals against. So this is the total XG created by your opponents to you. And we are very good in this, yet we also conceded 1 less goal. We conceded only 8 goals. And I will come to that in a bit. So I'm not sure how this is calculated, but I will check. This might be calculated through, the expected goals per game and what kind of a point in the actual league you might be getting. We have 23 points right now. So we were expected to get 15 points actually, given our XG and XGA. But we are 8 points ahead of that. Okay. Here, for example, this is very interesting, or this. Again, just like us, they're either very lucky, or their goal scorers are over the quality of this league in general, so they're scoring from very low chances. And also here, this team is conceding more than their XGA would be suggesting. So there's either something wrong with their goalkeeper, or the opponents are awfully lucky. So what I believe is all these things, statistically speaking, they would be closing down to 0 the more game you play. So the statistics will always be averaging out at the end, right? So if you finish the league with +8 in XG, you're either playing with an exceptional team compared to the rest of the league, or you're just very lucky, right? Or if in this case, they're either playing with a terrible goalkeeper or they're just unlucky. So unless when they change the goalkeeper or they get more lucky, these things will balance out. They will close down to 0 when time passes. You should always check that. So you can also ask for other stuff, like these are the suggestions, but you can also check these things out. This is very important. For example, we could check here, like you can check the set pieces. We could check, for example, our defending, right? Because I'm not sure about our defensive efficiency. Let's check it out. So this busy defense, leaky defense. Busy defense means they're being attacked a lot, and leaky is when they're attacked a lot, they concede a lot. So we're in this part, we are quite a quiet defense, if you will. We don't get attacked a lot because we own the ball all the time. And we're also impenetrable. We don't let them score as much. So this is the shots faced per game. So we are not faced a lot of shots per game, less than 10. And this team, for example, Sparta, is incredible. I mean, they're only being how many did they score and concede? I'd like to check that. Sparta here, 6 goals against. Wow, they're by far the best defensive team in the league. This is very, very interesting. Anyway, yeah, you can check all those things here. Then you can also get the analyst report, okay? Like the formational reports, what formation works the best for you, against which formation, formations faced. You can also see those things here. And you can have a shot map, if you will. So you can see the goals and you can see the misses here, where the shots are taken mostly, and how far they go out of play. Not a very really necessary screen if you ask me. This is a player screen. You can check your players here. For example, our goalkeeper's passing statistics, okay? Lots of passes and accurate passing, because we play very short. We roll the ball, literally, to our central defender. We don't let them even use his foot a lot, which is why he's very accurate, and which is why he has a lot of passes. And scoring forwards. This is for who? Our forwards in general, like Umut Bulut, Cemal Demir, yeah. High scoring and clinical scoring. So this gives us goals per 90 minutes, and this is the conversion rate. As you can see, Caner Demir has a very high conversion rate, and Umut Bulut also has a very high scoring and conversion rate, whereas Caner Doğan kind of lacks the scoring. The conversion rate is lacking and doesn't score a lot. So does Oğuzhan Akgünen. For example, this guy here, Ünal Durmuşan, which was suggested to us in the start of the season, by the way, has a 55% conversion rate, and he takes almost a shot per game. Goal per game. And Emircan Altıntaş, these guys are all great. Well, you can check those here, and you can still ask for your analyst to deliver you, for example, an aerial map of your defenders, okay? Whatever you feel. And then you have matches here. You can analyze your last match. You can analyze your last 5 matches. You can click them here so they load up or they don't, okay? The better your analyst gets, the more data he provides you with. And you can get a stat pack for league games only. Okay, we have an upcoming cup game. That's why this place is empty. And the previous meetings with that opponent. So, yeah, this is an immense area of the game. You can get very creative here. Seriously. It's all to your creativity. This is one of the best things SI came up with a couple of years ago. They improved the data hub, and it's working great to me, if you ask. I'm not using it a lot. Like, I don't rely my game on that, but I use it quite often. Yeah, anyway, so let's go and play our game, shall we? By the way, yeah, I would like to show you that, right? I would like to show you the shirt I'm wearing, this football kit, if you will. Right, this blue shirt here is Jazz Gücü, which is translated into Jazz Force. As you might know, or maybe you don't know, I'm a professional jazz vocalist. I sing jazz, and we have we gather with our musician friends in a monthly or weekly basis. It depends on our concert schedules. Actually, we have a lot of guys who play football, and we made these shirts, one white and one blue for everyone. and we're playing football. Sometimes we do matches, and we have some Messis of our own, if you will. I'm not one of them, but yeah, I would like to show you the insignia, the logo of our club. As you can see here, there are different instruments here, like a guitar, a double bass, even a microphone for me on the top, keys and everything, saxophone, trumpets, every instrument you might relate to jazz. Yeah, that's the shirt for, and I'm wearing number 5. I don't know if you saw that, but anyway, let's go. Let's go play the game. Okay, what do we have? Good, quite good. Okay, we still lack. This guy is important, man. We have to get him. Hello, I'm back. And you might ask, how is it possible in a pre-recorded video to be away from keyboard and then back again? Let me tell you what happened. I actually finished the previous video. The first part of the video you've seen about the data hub is part of a longer video where I also played the cup game against Silivrispor and we won. And then I played a couple of more games. And then I left for another town, for another city, because I had things to do. I had a concert there yesterday night, actually. And now today I'm back. I try to load up my save, and it doesn't load my save. It doesn't even show the profile, the manager profile in the game at the very beginning. So it asks me to create another manager. I don't know why that happened, but thankfully I could go back to a previous save in the same universe we're playing right now and kind of play 2 extra games before this cup game. And well, here we are at the same spot. So I decided not to really record the whole thing again, all the data hub things again, to save some time, because they're the same thing. And I didn't want to talk about it all over again. So I brought us back to the same date, right before the cup game. And this second part of the video, actually, is recorded 2 days later than the first part of the video. So this total thing is actually within the time span of a two-day time span. Yeah, sorry. That's the best I can explain it. Anyway, let's play the game, shall we? All right. It's a shame that in our previous game, Menemenspor wasn't injured. He's back, but still. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, I'll show you what happened with my save. Okay, this is what happened. First of all, let's save this one. And I can show it to you here. See, this is a previous save I had. So I had to come back to this one. And this is another backup save I just made after saving this one. So I will be using 2 slots to save the game. And this one is, or was, our actual save. As you can see, there's no information in that. I don't know if we could have reverted to this one actually. Maybe we could have. Well, maybe we could have. I didn't try that. But anyway, we're back in in another reality, let's say, and well, we're going to keep up with that. We're going to go on and play with that. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the team. Let's check our opponent first. What do they have? What do they don't have? This is a target forward. And pretty good one, actually. Interesting. I'd like to scout him. Gücü is slow. We don't have to be afraid of him that much. This one might be dangerous. Emre is hardworking. No, not hardworking, but technically gifted. Again, same. Emre are defensive. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. So, let's see. This match load thing is kind of important. I'm getting a lot of injuries in the save. A lot of them. Check this out. These guys are coming back. But I also had a couple more injuries. So, I'm pretty sure it's not my training. I changed my training accordingly, but it just doesn't show me any improvement in the injury department. So I don't know what is going on there. Barış Yardımcı, we better have him. We better have him trained as an inverted fullback. Maybe we're playing him as such, but I mean, even though he lacks the jumping reach and he has terrible decisions, which is kind of important for that position, but maybe this is a temporary role for that position. I'm not sure yet because we are here in October. We have 2 more months, November and December, until the next transfer window. I like this system where we play almost as a 3 at the back with the inclusion of an inverted fullback, but Barış is not the guy for the role, to be honest. So it's working right now, but I'm not really sure. I'm not convinced. Okay, let's see what we have here. Can we play him? Yeah, we can. That's good. And Anıl, I'm totally. I want to sell him actually. Right now, he's not doing it any good at all. I mean, check out his form here from the start of the season. There's just one game where he scored a goal, 7.3, as a wingback on support probably. And the rest, well, there's a 6.9 as an inverted wingback against a really bad team. And then a 7.3. Yeah, maybe. But last game, he made a lot of mistakes here. So, I'm not convinced. Anyway. Okay, so we have the goalkeeper, 2 central defenders, a left back. We should put him in still, because we might need a right back too. We had a bit of a row with Engin Bekdemir, so I transferred listed them. And Taha is here. Do I have anyone else? I actually don't. This is the team. And what we are going to do, we are going to keep it the same as last time. And we saved it, so we can go and play. All right. Yeah, we have to win our home games. And I want Fatih Solmaz, who was sent off in one of the games that I had to play extra to come to this date. He was sent off in one of them. Okay. I want to some of the guys Okay, that's okay. So now let's think about this. Ertuğrul Yıldırım, we don't want to fight any jump balls with him because he's kind of strong in the air. Ömer Gül, we can really tight mark him. Yeah. Halil Uysal, we don't want to let him cross or dribble past our player. We could tight mark him, but yeah, actually we could do that. But our left wing back is bombing forward, so who's it gonna be? Let's leave him like that. Emre Demir, technically gifted, as we said. Closing him down is a good idea. Okay. Tunnel. Are you worried about motivating your players to face Silivrispor? Is there a danger of complacency? Yeah, I don't think it would be a problem. My players work hard, train professionally, and treat every match the same. Let's see. Your team selection has offered little by way of surprise. Are you confident ahead of kickoff? I will make us slight favorites, indeed. Can Eray Ataseven maintain his impressive recent form? I'm pleased with his recent efforts. Alright, we're on extended highlights again. Good. I found myself to be pressing a little bit higher in our recent games. It might have something to do with the opposition in general. If they're really, really weak, I tend to do that. Or it might be our gameplay actually being affected as well. Because as you can see, I'm playing Hakan Özmert, by the way. Hakan Özmert is an advanced playmaker now instead of a deep line playmaker. That's because of our squad selection partially. Oh. Okay. Emre Demir to strike the ball. Technically gifted. Ooh. That was close. That was really, really close. And now with the corner kick. Alright. Let's try this. It's our turn for the set piece. Come on. No. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oğuzhan is really, really in form nowadays, I have to say. I really like him these days, by the way. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay. We should be doing this. Step up more. Stop the crosses. We don't want crosses. They have a tall guy inside. And we could, since we were playing with two inverted players out on wings, we might play a little bit more wider. We pass into space on. And we should play for set pieces as always. That should be default for us. We're good at set pieces. Nice, nice, very good, Umut. But you don't have the pace, of course. You're 40-year-old. Nice, very good, very good. Oh, that was offside, but very good attack. I love it. Okay, we should be playing wider. which would open up the central areas actually. Barış on attack. He's a decent crosser. Saruhan, not good. Eray, good one, but I think that's offside. Yeah. Unfortunately. Eray to Barış. Back to Eray. Blocked shot. And Oğuz has it. Down to the right. Barış has it. The other Barış, the central defender one. Hakan, our captain. Vice captain, I should say. Okay. Good. Have patience. This is good. I love it. To the left, please. Oh, good ball. Early, very early. I should check our long shot numbers. And as I feared, we have 6 total shots. 5 of them are from long range. I don't like that. When we're playing in positive, like this, taking too many long shots. Yeah, okay. Slow. Build it up slowly. No, I could do this actually. Because our advanced playmaker, inside forward, and the wing back on support can be creative on the left hand side. Not good, man. I don't like that. I don't like this as well. Easy. Please. Yeah. Good. Find the playmaker, man. He's there for exactly this. Yes, thank you. Good one. Very good one. Oh, what a ball by Saruhan. Yes. I like it. I like it. Play through Hakan, please. Very good ball. And Hakan. Nice attack. Again, we need to score though. Okay. We need to score. I don't like this 1-0 cup game thing. You know, we have to score. We're doing well, getting shots away. Keep going. No, we're having too many shots actually. Well done on controlled possession so far. This is what we want. True. Yeah, that's what we want. But I'm not really happy with some. First of all, I have to tell him to calm down. And I have to tell Hakan, Oğuz, and Saruhan that they weren't too bad, but they could be even better. Or I might just change this to actually this one to deep lying playmaker on support. And that would give him more movement towards this area, because Hakan, when playing as an advanced playmaker, is usually in this area, and this usually pushes Saruhan towards the right, closer to Oğuzhan, and he has moved into channel zone, so he's usually in this area. But maybe this way we will give them more space to work in. Let's try that, and we will also be having less hard attacks when trying to get the ball out of our defense. Because Hakan would definitely be helpful there. This is not offside? Interesting. Oh, God, no. When they start, man. When the corners start, they just never end. Mehmet is taking it. Oh. I don't like this. Barış. Nice one. Oğuzhan is turned his Messi switch on. Another one? Okay. They're pushing. I don't like it. Thank you. Wow. Okay, now's the time. Hit it. Good. Good pass. Perfect. Yes. Oh man, Umut. So close, but very good counter. Okay, they're their central defenders are almost at the same, let's say, height with our central defenders, and we are pushing quite high. Same applies to their forward line. They're just playing more narrowly. We're playing a wide game while they are playing in narrow system. So should I be concerned? As in, maybe push back a little bit more and try to hit them on the counter? I'm not sure. Maybe I can do that. Let's see. Another one. I never checked the possession percentages. That was lucky. Okay, 71. Obviously, we're losing the ball somewhere, right? So we are having 71%. Maybe this could work. How about it? As a regista. Okay. And we're still a top-heavy team, so we should be pushing high. Okay. But maybe in a more balanced way? I don't know. I'm confused right now. Truly. Okay. Yeah. Not the best way to use a set piece, but okay, I guess. Eray, nice one. Oh yes, that's a penalty. Every day, man. You're not injured, are you, Cemal? Please don't be. Umut Bulut is taking it. Our 40-year-old veteran striker scores again in this guy, man. I tell you, this guy. Yeah. Okay. Good one. Fatih. Perfect. Yes, please. You saw it, but it's offside, right? It's not. Okay. Still not. It is. The second pass was offside. Okay. Ella is on a yellow card. I think we should switch him. And maybe like this, actually. Barış is having a very good game, but I will switch him with Anıl. And actually, let's do that. And I will try to do something like this. Sedat will be our halfback. So we still keep 3 at the back. Okay. So this time, Fatih, Barış, and Sedat will be the 3 at the back when we have the ball. And Anıl will come to this area where I expect Hakan to move up to this area. Oğuz will not be affected by that. I could also change Hakan in... Yeah, actually I could do that, but... Could play Saruhan there. May I? Wait, I'm not... No, he cannot play defensive midfield. Okay, I can keep him on, I guess. Or I could play... Yeah, I could do this. Doesn't matter. Actually, let's do this. And deep line playmaker. And Saruhan here. So I can change Juma with Hakan. And make Saruhan our deep lying playmaker, or even advanced. Okay. And S3, S4. Okay. Making all these changes because I know that I will be greeted by injuries after this game. Oh, come on. Really? Come on. Final change. The final change will be... Cemal Demir or Oğuzhan. Not quite sure which one. I think it will be Cemal with Taha. Yeah, good. In fact, let's try this. Why don't we? Why don't we just try this? I love this little thing here. Get further forward. You don't hold your position. Well, okay. Actually, I don't care. The mentality is more important to me right now. Cross less often. And yes, and Oğuzhan will be our winger on this side on attack and poacher. And then we will have our deeply lying playmaker here. And Sinan will be, again, on a defend role. Good. Now, we can actually pass direct. Right. Good. And I also need the team to play very narrowly right now, because this one and this one should be closer to this. Cool. That's offside. Yes, it is. I don't think we're going to concede 2 more from now on, so I don't really care. Taha. What? What is that, man? Saruhan. Good ball. Well, is that our central defender? It is. Interesting. Good header. Umut to Taha. Taha has it. Very low angle. Saruhan. Good ball to Anil. Oğuzhan has it. Oh. Good block by the defense. Wow. Wow. God. Oh, man. Oh, man. Same thing all the time. I just can't finish these games, man. Come on. I can tell them to focus, but that would only be worsening. Come on. No. Good. Oh, man. Come on, finish it, ref. Thank you. Wow. That was tough. That was tough. How did it happen, man? This guy scored a goal, an incredible one at that too. Yeah, we were not at our very best actually there. I liked Oğuzhan and Umut, of course. And that's pretty much it as to who I liked. Anyway, this is the end of the cup game. Morale seems really high right now. How far can it take you? I don't want to build up any expectations here. Yeah. Happy players, happy fans, happy team. A deflected goal from Oğuzhan Akgün seemed to give you a much-needed stroke of luck. These things happen in football, and I think we deserve that luck, yeah. What do you think of Umut beating their XG at the moment? How? We are not yet at a point where XG is clever enough to be tailored to the individual over a long enough period. As long as he scored nines, don't give it a second thought. Yeah, the law of regression must be respected, but I'm always looking for ways to keep it at bay. Outliers exist for a reason, and I know his quality. He'll continue to score goals for us at a very respectable rate. This is what I mean. This is what I meant in the data hub section, that sometimes some of the players are way overperforming just because of their quality and the lack of the quality generally in the league. So Umut Bulut is a high quality player. It's just that. Yeah, okay, we won. We got the money. We're gonna answer these questions and shut the video off. The fairy tale continues. You must be delighted to progress further in the competition. Yeah, I'm pleased with through. Okay, and I'm going to save. Like right now. Save. Okay. Anyway, here we are at the end of this video. 34 minutes, the second part of the video. This is almost an hour long again in total with the data hub section. I will try to make and create shorter videos, but I'm just a slow playing guy, especially the games, as you may have noticed. So, and I'm not doing any editing at all in the videos, so that's probably why the videos are quite as long as they are right now. But in time, I might get them to a shorter level. Maybe I'll just divide them into two, like the first part's talking about stuff for the beginners, the data hubs, the training, whatever. And maybe I'll do another video only about the league, only about the save we're following right now. And I will be back with another video once I get further down the road in our save, and you'll catch up with me then. So thank you for watching this and bearing with me, and thank you in advance for your likes and subscriptions. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them in the comment section down below, so we can talk about those things as well. I like different ideas, and I like talking about them. Goodbye. See you next time.